Okay, we are on ELA, the Space Rock vocabulary, background knowledge stuff. So we might not get started on reading the play today, but we're going to learn about the play so that you know more about it when we actually start reading it. Okay. So, learning target: learn new vocabulary and build background to prepare to read the Space Rock play. Okay. Yes, Emma. Yes. Okay, so first we're going to watch this vocabulary slideshow. Okay, so the space rock, words to know. By looking at just this picture, what do you think the play is going to be about? Sophie. Just wait. Alejandro. A rock? What kind of rock? Bo?
Meteor. A meteorite.
A meteorite that comes from space, right? What else do you see in the picture? Dylan?
There's fire and there's a farm.
There's fire with the meteor and there's a farm. Right? Okay? So let's talk about a few words. Clod. Not cloud. Clod. A clod is a lump of something, especially a lump of dirt or clay. Okay? Next one. Combine. A combine is this. A combine is a machine that cuts crops, such as corn or wheat, and separates the seeds from the rest of the plant. Okay? This is a combine. Not a combine, but a combine. Okay, so it sounds differently. A combine machine. Okay, dilapidated. Dilapidated. So look at the picture. Dilapidated. Something that is dilapidated is falling apart or ruined from age or lack of care. Okay, so this couch is dilapidated.
It needs the earth to say my name.
Downstage, okay? Downstage refers to the front part of a stage. The part closest to the audience, the part farthest, Elian, eyes up here, from the audience is called the upstage. These names come from when stages used to be built at an angle with the back of the stage higher than the front. This was done to help the audience see the performers. Today, the area where the audience sits is usually at an angle and the stage is flat. So downstage can also be used as an adverb, Elian, as in, Anne walked downstage. Or it can be used as an adjective, as in, a chair was placed in a downstage corner. Okay? Geologist. A geologist is a person, a scientist who studies rock, minerals, and land features in order to learn about the history of the earth and its life. Geologists are experts in geology. So geology has to do with earth, right? Just like geosphere. The scientific study of this history and materials of the earth. Okay, a geologist. Elian.
Do they climb rocks?
They can. Okay. Which pair of sneakers is dilapidated? A or B? Raise your hands.
A. B.
A or B? Raise your hands.
B.
Sophie?
B.
B, do you agree with Sophie?
Yes.
Good, they're kind of worn out, okay? Dilapidated, good, B. Okay. Oh, that shows you the answer. Okay, which would a farmer use a combine for? A, planting corn, B, milking cows. C, harvesting soybeans. D, shearing sheep.
B.
Mohammed?
A.
A, planting the corn.
What's a combine?
A combine?
B. It's B. I know.
Let me go back.
Yeah, it's B.
It's not B.
Yeah, it's B. Oh, it's A. Yeah, it's A.
This is a combine.
Oh.
A combine is a machine that cuts crops such as corn or wheat and separates the seeds from the rest of the plant. But it doesn't plant seeds. It separates the plant from the seeds. So, Bo, C, for harvesting soybeans. So when you harvest something, that means you take it out from the dirt or you take it from the plant because it's done growing. Okay? Yes, Ariana? I'll bring you a paper.
It could also be for sure.
Okay, next one. Ready? Eyes over here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, at her next show, Shelby plans to have a glow-in-the-dark hamster wheel placed downstage for her to run in during her hit song, Going Nowhere Fast. Where will the hamster wheel go? She's going to place it downstage. So A, at the back of the stage. B, at the front of the stage. C, right in the middle of the stage. D, in the audience. Sophie, thank you for raising your hand. B, at the front of the stage. Do you agree with Sophie?
Yes.
I do. It is B.
Yes.
Okay, which photo shows clods of dirt?
A.
A or B?
A.
Clods of dirt. Noah?
A.
It is A. What are you doing?
C.
Oh, wait, out of your hands. Which of these might a geologist study? A, B, C.
C.
Emma.
C.
C. Rocks and earth. Good job. Good. This has to do with bio, as in living. B has to do with marine biology, because this is in the water. Okay, let's go to class kick now.
I'm already in.
The space rock vocabulary, theme anticipation, and text features. Okay, so everybody should be on this page. No, listen up. Ariana's taking you way too long. Thank you, now Thomas for being ready. Thank you, Emma for being ready. Log in. So ELA. So it looks like this on Google Classroom. Right here, ELA, the space rock. Yes, Ariana.
Is the first page our opinion then?
Uh-huh. Okay, we're starting right here, the space rock. So, directions. Respond to each statement by checking agree or disagree, so it's one or the other. Be prepared to justify your response. Okay, get your pen tool ready. Pen tool?
I just ready.
Okay, number 1. Money brings people happiness. Agree or disagree? I disagree.
Wait a minute, hold up. Hold on. If money wasn't I need help.
Raise your hands. Scoop up.
Then you can do whatever you want. Yeah, just fine. You can just make it. It says I need I partially disagree with money brings happiness because without
You can put what you want.
with money you can put what you want.
Well, it makes me happy.
If money didn't exist, you could do whatever you want. In stores?
People that we just leave, stealing. But it gives me happiness. $1 literally gives me happiness.
I would disagree.
Yeah, it brings me happiness.
You are putting your opinion, but you have to justify your answer. Okay? Number 2. People are generous by nature. I disagree.
Some people are generous.
Exactly, some people.
Can I just put dots?
Yeah, because I will not be see. I cannot see it. Pen tool.
What? You can't do dots?
Quickly. Okay, so you can click on the pen tool and then just check X.
Or can you see this?
Yeah.
Can I do a dot?
Yes. If I can see it, yes.
What does it say?
Okay, number 3. Ready? Parents alone should make the important decisions in a family.
What's that mean?
Disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I agree.
Because sometimes you need to listen to your children and think about their thoughts.
Oh,
What if their thoughts are just jumping off a cliff?
I'm not calling on people.
Very good.
No, go. Okay, number 4. Individuals have a responsibility to their community. I agree. I agree. That's my opinion. Elian, read it. Number 5. Ordinary people can be heroes. I agree.
Yeah, like saving a dog. Norman are heroes every day. Oh, yeah,
Or
what
picking
about
up trash.
Am I a hero?
Voices up. Okay, I'm scrolling down.
Agree.
One more. The world has enough for everyone's. Sophie, no, I did not. Raise your hand. Number 6. The world has enough for everyone's needs, but not everyone's greeds. Ooh.
I agree. Yes.
Quote comes from Mahatma Gandhi. I agree.
I agree.
Okay, finish those up and then go to page 2. Give me a thumbs up once you are on page 2. Thank you, Noah. Give me a thumbs up once you are on page 2. Yes, Elian? Lo que usted opine. Elian apenas va en la 3. Okay, page 2. The space rock vocabulary, okay? So here we're going to type in words that we learned from the slideshow, which are geologist, dilapidated, clod, downstage, combine. Okay? So number 1. Ready for number 1? A machine that cuts crops such as corn or wheat and separates the seeds from the rest of the plant. Is that a geologist,
Yes.
dilapidated, clod, downstage, or combine?
Combine.
Emma?
Combine.
Combine.
Oh, you guys are so
Okay, quickly, you have 10 seconds. 10, 9, number 1 on page 2. 8, 7, 6, 5.
Wait a minute. I can't spell.
Thank you, Leah. 2, 1. Okay, number 2. A scientist who studies rocks, minerals, and land features in order to learn about the history of the earth and its life. Dylan.
Geologist?
Geologist, good. Geologist. Okay, type it in. Geologist, number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, number 3. I'm Scrolling up. Falling apart or ruined from age or lack of care. Is that, it's not geologist and it's not combine because we already used those two. So dilapidated, clawed, or downstage. Falling apart. Dilapidated. Okay, so that is D-I-L-A. D-I-L-A-P-I dated. Dilapidated. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to spell it. Dilapidated.
That's for the second one?
Oh, sorry, it's number 3. Dilapidated. D-I-L-A-P-I-D-A-T-E. Okay, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, D-I-L-A-P-I-D-A-T-E-D. Kind of, yeah. Sophia, I'm assuming you're done with number 1, 2, 3. All right. Number 4 and 5. Ready?
Everyone has a ruler.
Whoops. Number 4. The front of a stage, the part closest to the audience. What is this one? Do you remember? What? Downstage. Okay? Down stage. Type it in. 10, 9, 8, 7,
It's on the wrong page.
5,
How do you zoom in?
3. Thank you. I don't know the. Okay, number 5. A lump of something, especially a lump of dirt or clay. Clod. A clod. Okay, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, page 3. Okay, we're going to read this text from the article, The Space Rock, and then answer the questions. And then part number 1 says, highlight 2 different reasons collectors want space rocks. And number 2, highlight what determines how much a space rock is worth or how much it costs. Yes, Elian.
Can you zoom in 5?
I don't know. Okay, meteor collecting. Ready? Following along on many. Thank you, Dylan. Sophia, are you on page 3? Thank you. Okay. Many meteorites, or pieces of them, can be found in museums and universities. Many space rocks end up in private collections too. Some collectors see them as works of art. Others simply want to hold a bit of the universe in their hands. Meteorites. Yes, Ariana. Okay. You follow along with me. Meteorites. Ready, Thomas? Meteorites are generally valued according to their size. A tiny pebble can be worth as little as $5, while larger rocks can be worth far more. Plug in your headphones. One of the largest collections in the world can be found at the Field Museum in Chicago. Walking through the exhibition is almost like walking through the universe itself. Every rock has an extraordinary story to tell of its journey through space and time. Okay, let's go back up to the top. We need to highlight. What do we need to highlight? Ariana?
Highlight what determines how much a space rock is worth or costs.
Good. So determine how much a space rock costs. How much does a space rock cost?
Like $1,000.
A tiny pebble can cost how much?
$5.
$5. So we need to highlight that, which is right here in the second paragraph. A tiny pebble can be worth as little as $5, while larger rocks can be worth far more. Okay? What about number 1? It says highlight 2 different reasons collectors want space rocks. Why do they want space rocks? Why do people collect space rocks? Thomas? Because they what? They like space?
No, because they want to hold
They want to hold
the,
a bit of the universe in their hands?
yeah.
Is everything okay? Ariana?
For the first question, we could underline some collectors see them as works of art.
Some collectors see them as works of art. Good. Those are the 2 reasons why collectors want space rocks. They collect them to add them to their art pieces, and they hold a bit of the universe in their hands. Okay, you should have these things highlighted. That one, and that one. Okay, once you have that done, scroll down to the next part.
Ooh, dinosaurs! Roar! Dinosaurs! You sound like a 1-year-old. Wow, dinosaurs.
Okay, scroll down, ready?
Dinosaurs!
66 million years ago and 7.5 million.
Can you read the next chapter, Thomas? Okay, start reading the second part. Dylan, scroll down and start reading, please. Ariana, scroll down and start reading, please.
Whoa. 66 million years ago and 7.5 million.
Okay. 66 million years ago, a 7.5 mile wide asteroid crashed into the ocean off the coast of what is now Mexico. The impact wiped out the majority of dinosaurs, along with about 75% of all life on Earth. Oh, that was a huge asteroid. Yes.
It was like a sheep.
Oh, okay. So number 3, highlight the damage caused by the asteroid that crashed in Mexico. What did it cause? Dylan?
It crashed into the ocean.
It crashed into the ocean, and what did it cause? Ariana?
What?
The impact wiped out the majority of dinosaurs, along with about 75% of all life on Earth.
Perfect. This last part right here, okay? So wiped out the majority of dinosaurs, along with about 75% of all life on Earth. So all things living. So that means grass, trees.
I know how it
Dylan.
was shaped like the asteroid.
You know what the asteroid was shaped like? What was it shaped like?
It was like It's like a circle, just that one spot was gone. I can't hear. And then it crashed into an ocean.
Okay, then go to page 4. Give me a thumbs up once you are on page 4. Thank you, Luna. Yes, Noah.
I'm having trouble with my Chromebook. My audio does not work at all anymore. I turned it all the way up, and I can't hear a sound.
Okay, we'll try to figure it out when everybody's on Lexi, okay? Okay, ready? Page 4. Okay, highlight the damage the space rock in Russia caused. Okay, so on June 30th, 1908. In Tunguska. Tunguska? Is that how you say it? Does anybody know how you would say this?
Oh, it's Tunguska.
Tunguska? Tunguska. I
Tunguska.
don't know, but it's in Russia, okay? A space rock exploded above the ground. It was so powerful, it caused earthquakes many miles away and flattened this forest.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so what did the damage of the space rock in Russia cause? Ariana?
It was so powerful it caused an earthquake many miles away and flattened the forest.
Good. It was so powerful, it caused earthquakes many miles away and flattened this forest. Highlight. Yes, Bo?
I finished.
Okay, go on. Let's see. Okay.
Should I mark it there?
You're saying it right, but
Yes, you may. Okay, highlight. Elian, mask up. Highlight. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Scroll down.
yeah, it's this and that.
Ready? Okay, number 5.
Wait a minute.
It was the last sentence. Did you find it? Noah, put those down, please. Did you find it, Mohammed? Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, number 5 and number 6. Oh. Okay, so what are we going to highlight for number 5? Ariana. Elian. Alejandro. Ariana, can you say that again? Name of the rock and why it is unique. Okay, so in 1969, a giant meteorite struck Australia. It's known as the Murchison meteorite. Noah, come sit down. After the town near where it hit. Scientists believe the rock is at least 4.6 billion years old. So that's a little more than 4.5 billion years old, making it among the oldest objects you can touch. Okay, so what's the name of the rock? What's the name of the meteorite? The Murchison meteorite. Okay, highlight that. Liam, quickly. Yes, Noah.
Can I please go to the office and check my phone?
The office can't check your Chromebook though.
They can fix it though.
Not the secretaries.
No, they have a guy that fixes Chromebooks.
He just comes and goes. He's not here all day. So that's why I can't send you because I don't know if he's here. So I will check it while everybody's on Lexia, okay? Yes, Ariana.
It's unique because scientists believe the rock is at least 4.6 billion years old, making it among the oldest objects you can touch.
Good. So that's what makes it unique.
It's all the way on.
Scientists believe the rock is at least 4.6 billion years old, making it among the oldest objects you can touch. Okay?
And then open.
Okay, highlight, Elian. Give me a thumbs up once you are ready for number 6. Yes, Sophie. When we're done with 6 and 7, okay? Okay, number 6. Highlight where this meteorite came from and where it eventually landed. This, ready? Elian, ready for this? This rock is one of the oldest known pieces of Mars on Earth. How did it get here? Scientists believe it was blasted into space after an asteroid crashed into Mars millions of years ago. Eventually, it landed in Antarctica. Okay, so highlight where this meteor came from. Where did it come from, Sophie?
Mars.
Mars. Okay, so
Into Mars a billion years ago.
known pieces of Mars on Earth. Quickly. We're on this and only this. Yes, Ariana. Eventually, it landed in Antarctica. Okay, highlight.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Mohammed.
Wait a minute.
Elian, quickly.
It says among us.
Dylan,
Dylan, who cares, bro?
focus. Thank you. Okay, you got it? I'm scrolling down for 7. Ready?
No.
Okay, 5 seconds. Now we'll put the headphones down, please. Ariana, you can read your library book if you want. Okay, scrolling down. Number 7. What interesting things did you learn about meteorites? Type 2 interesting facts below. So who wants to share? What's one interesting thing that you learned? Sophie?
That a piece of Mars went into.
Good. A piece of Mars landed on Earth. That's one interesting fact. You don't have to put this one. Okay, what's another interesting fact that you learned about meteorites? Sophie.
That earthquake caused the whole forest to knock down.
Good. Okay, so well, a meteorite crash. A meteorite crash caused a whole forest to flatten. Period. Okay, you don't have to put these 2 if they're not interesting facts to you, but you need to put 2 interesting facts that you learned about today. Once you have that done, you're going to go on to Lexia. We need to do 3 units today.
6.
Okay. Let me just